Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to Chalicebound. It has been a long time since I've done one of these little random games. I thought that's what Mr. Hop's Playhouse was going to be, but then it turned out to be quite a thing. I'm starting in the menu website because it's having a bit of issues capturing. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out how that's going. I love the art style. They're like, this looks all. Also, I'm just gonna say the YouTube bitrate might ruin this game. That is a very real possibility. Um, by the way, how many more times can I say in this sentence? Lords of the Fallen is not over. We just couldn't schedule a time to record it, so that's gonna come out next week. We were gonna record it last Thursday. It's Saturday now. But Xander's power died. I love this. So yeah, that'll be out next week. I love this thing here. Is that big? That is small. Whatever. That is fantastic. That looks like the album cover of a dungeon synth magic metal band that I would absolutely listen to constantly. But anyways, enough about that. There is no real lead up to this, so I guess I will just cut and you will see the game, possibly. Okay, I think it's working now. That took a little bit of doing to get it to be here. It's in windowed mode for me, so the things might be a bit weird, but I don't know. Guess we'll find out. God, this looks good. Immediately right off the bat, just look how beautiful this is. I love it. Let's just go through the door. The door seems to be magically sealed. There must be another way. Well, that was short-lived. Hello, child. The knight is leaning against the stone wall. That is a child. Blood is dripping from his chest. Oh. Can this be? Another wayfarer? Seems like luck is finally on my side again. The knight is pointing at the magically sealed door. This is very loud for me. I think it's good for you guys probably, but loud for me. You're trying to get through there, huh? Only Knights of the Chalice can pass these doors. Luckily, you're standing in front of one. Cool, I give you my ring. It will grant you passage. But before I may do so, may I ask you of a favor in return? The knight now points to a well in the distance. The well that's like 5 feet to my right? The well, it leads to the rotten catacombs. I was looking for a red box there. Okay. Does it have to be red? Bring it to me, and I shall give you my ring. And take my sword. You will need it. Please, hurry. You received the sword. Fantastic. That doesn't seem like the well. That seems like the well. Let's just take a quick meander through the deathly... This was a mistake. Hello, friend. A body is hanging from the tree. Cut it down. While showing signs of combat, it is still in good condition. The emblem on the hilt is that of the Knights of the Chalice. Your sword cuts through the rope with ease. The rotted corpse drops to the floor. It suddenly starts to shake as a myriad of maggots and other insects start pouring out of every hole. Gross! You quickly take the rope, disgusted from the scenery. Oh, I feel like I probably had to do that in order to descend the well. You will need a rope to climb this. And what happens if I go this way? Oh. Never mind. Yes, I am aware. Typically used by the Knights of the Chalice to hang their comrades. The fuck? A quick death compared to the slow and grueling fate of being infected. You can still smell the rot that it was drenched in. Am I gonna get infected if I touch this? I probably am. This seems like how you get dysentery. You lean over the well. to fix the rope. Suddenly, smell of rotted flesh pours out of the darkness. Good. Should you really climb down the pest-ridden hole? Well, I don't really have much choice, so yes. I hate whatever I'm looking at. It's a pile of bones. Oh, that's actually way better than I was expecting. You know what this reminds me of? My new finished Halloween animation, now live on my channel, other channel, that is linked in the description. Go check it out if you want more fantasy, skeleton-y, low poly, low fidelity goodness. It is not as aesthetically pleasing as this, though, honestly. Like, I wish if I could make my animations look like this, if I knew how to get the dithering that good, I would absolutely do it. It looks so beautiful. You are surrounded by pitch black darkness. Fantastic. Let's not be here. Good. Walk through the sewage. Definitely getting dysentery now. Oh, shit. What are you? What are you? A hunk of flesh is slowly crawling in your direction. Oh, good. Looking closely, you might see the agony this creature is in. I shall kill you. You swing your sword repeatedly, cutting the hunk of flesh each time into smaller and smaller pieces until it stops moving. Sifting through the gulp, you find a bag containing items of sentimental value and a lantern. You take the lantern. Could take the sentimental value stuff for his, I don't know, burial or something. The rubble blocks your way. Good. This is fun. This is neat. I wish there were more games like this. You are surrounded by pitch black... Yes, I am aware. A red substance can be found all over the lantern, hinting at the fact that its previous owner was one of the infected. I am totally getting infected after this. Lighting the lantern illuminates the room. Hello, Skeleman. A skull is engraved into the wall with something written below. How much are you willing to give? I'll give you a taste of my blade, heathen. What will you give? Choose wisely. I can live with a bit less blood. I don't exactly know how much flesh I'm gonna lose, so let's give a little bit of blood. You use your sword to cut a large wound. You could have cut a small wound, smearing the blood all over the skull. You wait, but nothing seems to happen. Maybe it's not satisfied. More blood. More blood. Blood for the blood god. Okay, fine. This is not fine. I'll give you a piece of my limb. You want my hand? My arm? What will you give? Choose wisely. I need my legs. I can manage with one arm, but walking around a sewer with one leg is a bad idea. With a quick strike, you sever your own limb from your body. You press your limb against the skull. Suddenly, the wall disappeared, as if it was never there. What did they try to contain with this powerful spell? You maybe should have thought of that before chopping off your arm and unsealing the demons within. I don't know what I'm looking at. It's quite psychedelic, though. I love it. I guess... Well, this isn't very... Suddenly a great sense of fear overcomes you. Whatever was trapped here seems to have noticed your presence. Well, shit. I have found pickaxe. I don't know how I did that. Oh, I'm free. Oh, what? Okay, well, I'm sure whatever horrors I unleashed from there are definitely not coming for me. Surely not. Made of Umbril, an ore mined by the cult of Gervek, their minds usually reach deep into the darkness, disturbing unspeakable horrors. Gotta stop digging too deep, man. You use the pickaxe to remove the rubble. I feel like I'm very loud, but maybe I'm not. I hope the game isn't too quiet. You know what? For the first time ever, I'm gonna turn up the game. That is probably the mistake. Hello, friend. You feel the strong grip of the corpse's thin fingers as you try to take the box. It almost seems like it is still trying to prevent anyone from taking it out of these crypts. It is also moving. The corpse is not necessarily as corpse-like as I would like it to be. With another heavy pull, you hear the old finger bones snap. You take the box. That was mean. Can I kill him? Alright, bye. I'm sure you won't come back to haunt me at any point. Let us ascend. Hello, friend. I have acquired box. A small locked box with unknown content. The knight is leaning against a stone wall, drifting in and out of consciousness. Is it actually you, stranger? I never thought you would make it out alive. Why did you send me in there then, you asshole? You sent me to my presumed death in exchange for a ring that I need that you said you would give me but really had no intentions of giving me because you thought I was gonna die. You're an asshole. The box. Did you find it? I could not care less for this box. Receiving the box, he reaches for a key that he nervously uses to open the lock. What he received must have been a mere glance at the contents before he wildly bursts into flames. A few seconds later, only ashes are left. Shit, dude. While the air is still reeking of burned hair and flesh, you start searching for your rewards. While the air still smells of charred corpse, you start sifting through the ashes like a gopher digging it up and eating the dirt, which is what gophers totally do, I believe. Why do I look so loud on the readout? Am I really loud? Am I peaking? I don't care. I'm gonna move the mic a bit. Good. Actually, no, I have a dial. I should turn it down like the slightest bit. There, now that's probably good. We shall find out. Sifting through the ashes, you find the knight's ring. You take the ring. Fantastic. I'm still peeking. Fuck. I have not done a recording in a long time. I mean, I did Mr. Hobnob out. Don't question me. The Ring of the Chalice, typically worn by the Knights of the Chalice as a sign of affiliation, a sliding spike on the inside makes sure that it can't be removed once equipped. The issue that you pass the magically sealed door, okay. While the ring is on your finger, the door opens just as if it were never locked. To be continued? Man, I thought that was going to be longer. Okay, well, honestly, I fucking love that. This better be continued. I will play the continuation of this because the aesthetic is perfect. It is exactly what I want to see in the game. Looks so good. I have literally no critique about that. The critique I have is that it was really hard to get this to record properly. It only opened in windowed mode, and then my window capture on OBS did not capture it, and it was just appearing as a gray screen, and that was kind of weird. And then I tried full screen capture, and that didn't capture it, and then I tried display capture, and then that did capture it. But then I found out that normal full screen capture did capture it. So that was, I don't know what the deal was with that. Maybe it was a glitch on my end, but yeah, the only critique I have is it was a real pain in the ass getting it to record properly. But other than that, that was very, very fun. I like this trail that is left behind by my mouse. That's neither here nor there. I just like it aesthetically. Yeah, very, very wonderful. I want more games like this. I might actually be playing another game like this tonight, depending on if I feel that. No, I'll maybe do that some other time. You won't get 2 games in this playthrough video, whatever it is. I've forgotten. Anyways, yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for that short video. But it happens sometimes. Once again, if you want to see similar things to this, check out the description where I've got the link to my animation. I'm quite happy with it. I will be shilling it until the end of time or until I make another animation because I am so happy with I will be making more animations like that. And I might actually have a composer this time instead of me just fumbling around with a MIDI program and haphazardly placing notes until it resembles something that sounds slightly less dissonant than just a cacophonous nightmare of noise and somewhat resembles actual music. I had a point there at some point. The point is I might have a composer now, music writer, whatever it is. So expect better tunes in the future from my animations. All right, yeah, I don't know. I forgot how to end videos. I still don't even know how to end videos, but I'm gonna do that now. So thank you for good night is how you end these. Good night. And don't open little red boxes acquired from crypts. Don't dig through the ashes of people who have died literally 5 seconds prior to you digging through their ashes. Not only are they likely still hot and will singe your fingers, but it is also kind of disrespectful to just start shoveling through corpses, looking for personal belongings to steal from their grasp and wear upon yourself. Like, don't steal dead people's drip, basically, is what I'm getting at. It's kind of rude. Anyways, good night.